Oh yeah, she's making a little bit of noise. Y'all hear them cicadas? I sure do. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got to replace the blower motor on my OBS Chevy. Let's dig out some tools and get after it. Oh, the cicadas. Yeah. Bug-eyed little bastard. Let's see what we got here. Got a cover plate on there. We got to get that off. Let's get it off and see what size socket we need. 4 days later. All right, so we pulled the truck over here, get ready to, start working on the blower motor over there. And I pulled it over here out of the sun into the shade a little bit. And I turned the truck off, and which at the time, which is not, you can't really hear them right now, but I couldn't hear much of nothing for cicadas. But I kept hearing like a sizzling noise coming from over there. So it's like I listened a little closer. And so we went to the other side to check it out and see what it was. So we come over here, it's like, so we was gonna try to listen, and just as soon as we opened up the door, we seen a little bit of smoke. I don't know if it was coming out of here or right in here. So I immediately just ran and got something to unhook the battery, because I don't know what it want my truck to burn down, and it did kind of sound like a sizzling noise. So I already got to take the kick panel off, and I don't know what else in this thing that I got to take off to get that blower motor out. But definitely gonna take this off and see what might was fixing to burn or fixing to catch fire. And the only thing that I can think of that even goes underneath there's an amp underneath the front seat. It does have a hot wire that comes off the battery, which I had a fuse here, but that don't mean nothing. I checked the fuse, and the fuse wasn't blown. So we get this taken off, and try to make sure we ain't gonna set the truck on fire before we even fill the blower motor. All right, so I got this kick plate out, and screws out, and there is my hot wire for the amp that's underneath the seat. If you see, it's right there with the screw. She didn't rub through, whatever. She was getting ready to burn the truck down. The fuse didn't burn out first. So I guess we need a lower fuse in it and relocate that amp wire, which I'm not that big concerned on the amp turning on right now. We just need to get the blower motor in here, and we'll deal with that mess later. Just pull the fuse, won't have to worry about it. So we was taking a look-see at it, and this one's got a cover over it. And something holds it right there. I can pull it off there. It holds on right there. Pretty much there's a blower motor right there behind it. But get this cover plate off. So this is kind of what's kind of taking a little bit of time. So I pulled up the glove box, 4 little 7mm, pulled the glove box out of there and looking, and you can see the cover plate. This is the cover plate still coming up here, and it goes up beyond this tray, and this tray holds the computer for the car. So pull the computer out. I still got one. I got this screw out here, and that's got to get this screw out here, and then evidently that cover plate should be able to pull completely out of there. I gotta unplug the blower motor, but and get that one screw out of here. That's what's kind of caused me problems. I went ahead and took the one bolt. I think it's a 13, right here or right up in here. Pulled that out, 7mm here, one here, one here, one here, one on the other side. And go ahead and get the dash a little loose so I can try to get that plate out of there and try to pull that cover out of there, replace the blower motor, and cover might go back on there and it might not. Get this plate out here real quick. I'll come back to you in a minute. I don't know if you can see that last screw right down off in there. And pull that cover plate off of there, and hopefully that'll be the only thing holding it in there. Had to pull this stuff back, get it out of the way. So GM thought it'd be funny to put 4 bolts holding this little plate in. So there's actually one that goes right there where my finger's at. And then I get to looking, okay, well there's one more. See if I can get it on camera. There's one more right there. So I'll get that one out, and then hopefully we'll have this thing out of here sometime today. And there she is, fellas. Even had another bolt up there at the top. She got broken off. I don't know if this thing will go back on there or not. Jeez Louise. And you see now it's like, okay, there's the blower motor, no problem. Don't gotta take nothing apart, don't gotta pull the dash apart. So I don't know, that cover plate might not go back in there, because if I ever have a problem again, it'd be real easy to take that blower motor out. So let's get this other one stabbed in here. I look like that about 5 or 6 7mm bolts, and make sure we got the right one, and let's get this job done. All right, she's out, fellas. She's out. She is out. Look how wore out this one is. Oh yeah. She's got some miles on that sucker. Got a little bit of a wobble to it. Look at the other one and see if they match. Looks like the same one to me. Good deal. Move our little hose over and get after it. So we got her in there, fellas. And see, now you can see the blower motor there instead of this big old hunking cover hanging down there. And then it goes way up there. So I guess we'll give her a try before we start buttoning the dash back up. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Doesn't sound a whole lot better. That noise you heard at first was the actuator motor. All right, let's stab the rest of it back together. All right, we got the dash all bolted back together in there. Did not put the kick panel in there. We're gonna worry about our hot wire first. Not gonna do that in this video, but there she is. She's in there, and you can see it now instead of having that big old cover plate on it. I still don't know why they put that big old cover plate on it, but she didn't make it back on here. I was looking at the old blower motor, and if you can see that, it says Delco products on it. So she lasted over 30 years anyway. So if you got any questions or comments, you can drop them down below, and you know, we're gonna end this one out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.